Hi, and welcome to Black Therapy History.
My name is Lil Poet.
And today we're going to be discussing the man who coined the term Ebonics, Mr. Robert Lee Williams II. Robert Lee Williams II was born February 20th, 1930 in Little Rock, Arkansas, and he died August 12, 2020 in St. Louis, Missouri. In 1955 is when he started his career in psychology. He started at Arkansas State Hospital and was the first black psychologist at a hospital in Arkansas. He received his doctorate in 1961 and then became the assistant chief psychologist for the St. Louis Veteran Administration's hospital. He continued to work there from 1961 to 1966. In 1968, he was one of the founders of the Association of Black Psychologists. By the late 60s, Williams II wanted to teach about psychology and the Black experience, so he established Washington University's Black Studies program in 1969. And a year later, he became the professor of the psychology department. While he was there,
His course was the most popular course in the whole psychology department.
in the early 70s, he became widely known after creating his 100-question Black intelligence test of cultural homogeneity. This test was a test, and it proved that Black children perform better on exams than white children do when the exam is tailored toward Black speech and experiences. This showed that standardized tests had a racist bias that discriminates against Black students. Mr. Robert Lee Williams also studied Black speech patterns, and in 1973, he came up with the term Ebonics. Mr. Williams retired from Washington State University in 1992, and while retired, he wrote books, scholarly papers, and served as visitor professor and guest lecturer for a number of schools. This is who Mr. Robert Lee Williams II was. The first Black psychologist at a hospital in Arkansas, the man who coined the term Ebonics, and the man who showed the world that standardized test had a racist bias.
Mr. Williams once said, "I'm saying that the standard IQ test is not an adequate measure of Black students' abilities, of their capacity to profit from further experience, or of what they're going to do in the future." Mr. Robert Lee Williams II, we want to thank you for everything you have done for Black therapy history.